Hi guys, hello, Mayor, meet everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and we're just doing a video because we went to the doctor's office. He looked at the MRI and he said it's not just pulling down the patella. He said you got problems with your hamstrings. You need to do almost entire leg reconstruction, because he said you got a couple problems at once. They're all kind of combined. He said, I didn't even know about the hip. He said, well, he said to me, he said, given what I have to do with the leg to fix it, he said, I have to use cadaver tissue. I have to rebuild your hamstrings. I got to rebuild the patella. It's going to take 6 months to a year to recover from that.
And he said there's only a certain amount of doctors that know what they're doing.
What's that?
And there's only a certain amount of surgeons that have any clue what they're doing.
It's a specialized procedure because they have to do total leg reconstruction. He said, however, since you were able to walk, he said, the good news is your problem is not going to get worse. If you're walking now, he said, it's not really anything I would do. He even said that. He said, I wouldn't even bother to do it, because it's going to take you all that time. You're going to be immobilized. You're going to be in a leg brace. We have to slowly adjust everything, get your leg all fixed up. Like I said, there's cadaver tissue, he told me. You're going to have to worry about, organ rejection. You're going to have to worry about taking anti-rejection drugs for the rest of your life. He said, he said, no. If you're already walking, he said, I wouldn't do it. He said, no, I asked him about my hip. He said, I didn't know about the hip. However, if I was to ask you, which would you really want fixed first? I said, seriously? I really would like to have my hip fixed first. He said, well, the hip replacement's a lot easier than what I got to do. I'm like, oh my God. So we're not going to be getting it fixed because it's going to be too complicated. I'll let Krista explain what she thinks. So,
I wouldn't get it done because there's no chance that it would turn out good or not. I mean, I wouldn't get it done. That's my opinion.
And it's also specialized surgery that only a few surgeons know how to do.
And with only a few surgeons know how to do it in the state of Connecticut, I don't know. If she could walk and she's not in too much pain, then
right. And
I guess the doctor said leave it alone.
And I've known people who had hip replacements, if they ever did the hip replacement, and that's a major problem too, because hip replacement is a lot easier than what I got to do with the leg. He said, I have to basically rebuild your leg from scratch.
But she has other leg problems too,
because I have problems with my hamstrings as well, my lower leg, which I do know about. But I think that was from before the kneecap injury. But obviously it shows up in the MRI. Anyway, so I went to the MRI. I did the follow-up. He said the good news is your situation is not progressive. It's not going to get worse. He said it's stable, which is good. So we don't have to rush and do this because it's not going to get worse. He said if you really want to do it, maybe in a year's time, you can always come back in a year's time, but it's going to take you still about 6 months a year recover between physical therapy and assuming that the tissue isn't rejected because it's cadaver tissue. It's like, you might be having major problems. So I'm a little disappointed, but I kind of suspected it was going to be something like this, like multiple surgeries. Oh well, Okay, so first of all, I did what I had to do, got the results, which is basically sucks to be me. That's just it. I decided not to do it as a video because I know there are all those negative Nancy's out there going, you're just bullshitting us. No, I'm not. I wish I could say I was bullshitting you, but I'm not. This is just not a good deal. Okay. So now, as far as the other thing with moving to Bergen County, New Jersey, We looked up what the average rent for a one-bedroom in Bergen County is. It's insane. It's $2,400 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in Bergen County, New Jersey.
That's what it said, but who knows?
And that's just pulling up the average median rent for a one-bedroom apartment. So, like Noodles said, maybe you might want to just stay in Winsted, because it'd be easier and cheaper than going to Bergen County, New Jersey. So, I guess that counts for something. Maybe I can go over a lifestyle lift to get rid of this flabby chin.
Okay.
That might be a little easier. That's still gonna hurt, but that's another story. So we have to go into the next issue, which is on the 10th. We have an appointment with a special doctor that deals with the jaw, because they have osteoporosis in the jaw.
That's not until July.
And it's probably a dead giveaway that the situation with my hip was weakened by osteoporosis as well. So, despite the fact that I drink a lot of calcium and a lot of milk, apparently it doesn't change shit. So that's where we stand. We're ever going to have a show this afternoon? Probably. Maybe. But, oh well. That's the breaks, I guess. Aside, at least let you know what the doctor said. And Krista was there.
Yes.
She did hear it explained to her.
Yes, I did. She's not lying to you.
Right, I'm not lying to you.
Because she's got other stuff wrong besides the broken knee issue.
I got hamstring problems. I got,
They said it would basically be like having to take and build your leg all over again.
It's like the whole leg has to be rebuilt. It's almost like being the $6 million woman.
So
we can rebuild her. We have the technology.
Yeah,
we have the technology,
so
but
the doctor said if she could still walk, he wouldn't do the surgery.
he doesn't really feel it's a good idea at all to do it. So anyway, that's the story with the knee. It seems like it opens up a whole new can of worms, which we didn't even know about. So for now, I'll let you guys go. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.